Welcome everyone to my trailer breakdown of Marvel's Doctor Strange teaser trailer number 1. This is starring Benedict Cumberbatch as the Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Strange. I really enjoyed this trailer. It's definitely a different side of Marvel. We're going more into the obscure and the magical. So without further ado, let's break the trailer down. So the first notable shot I have here is of a car in the water. That's going to be Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange's car. He gets in an accident which leaves him severely harmed. Later on in the trailer, we see a shot of Benedict Cumberbatch walking through, looks like an Indian town. Just judging by the passerbys, he's on a search for a cure to what he's been afflicted with from that crash. Next up, we see a shot of Rachel McAdams. You might know of some things like True Detective Season 2. I was a big fan of her in that. We have absolutely no information on what character she could play. My guess is she's going to be some kind of love interest for Doctor Strange. Next up, we have Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. This is before the accident. Apparently, he's a doctor. That's just not his superhero name. He actually is a very, very well-established, well-renowned surgeon. Next up, we see him in a very bad state with his hands being held up by some kind of mechanism to allow healing. We'll see how crippled his hands get, completely crippled to the point where he can't actually use them effectively to be a surgeon. But as we find out in the story, somehow he develops a power which allows him, when he's casting magical spells, to be incredibly steady and accurate. But as far as doing anything else, his hands are always kind of trembling and shaking after that accident. Here, this is my favorite shot of the trailer. We see the Ancient One, who is kind of like the master of Stephen Strange, and just showcasing the power that she has. So it's just like, this reminds me of something from like the Matrix. You know, they're in like a dojo kind of setting, and I've never really seen anything like this before. I mean, just this image is just so striking with just like his soul getting pushed out of his body, literally an out-of-body experience. I cannot wait to see more of these visual effects, because there's going to be a ton of them in this movie. And here we see, I'm not sure if this guy's going to be a villain or a good guy, but he is just twisting this place up like crazy. It's really intriguing, this shot, for sure. Here we see the same character. We actually get to see him. It looks like he's got to be a bad guy, because I mean, you see anybody with dark eyeshadow like that, he's pretty much, to me, he's going to be somebody that's doing bad. Plus, his two cronies next to him don't look very good either. So I'm not sure what this guy is up to. Now, this guy, I do know he is Baron Morden or Morda or something like that. I've not really read the comics so much, but I did see that this actor is playing a bad guy, the villain to Doctor Strange, and we see he has a sword, kind of like a samurai type character. And here we see the Ancient One. What looks like she's going to be putting him through the Netherworld, which is this other dimension that Doctor Strange works through to find like monsters and different things. So that'll be really cool to see that. This is a really striking image. I mean, this, I'm pretty safe to assume, is New York, because in the comics, Doctor Strange does practice being a surgeon in New York City. So yeah, this movie is unlike anything like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. We are going to see just like the Marvel Universe, you know, dropped on top of its head. Like, it's just like multiple dimensions, and it's just really, really cool, eccentric kind of stuff. Here we see Ancient One talking to Doctor Strange, and this is in the trailer where Doctor Strange says, "Show me the ways of," you know, not show me the ways of the Force or anything. Show me the ways of being a doctor, or not the doctor, but like somebody that can wield this power, a sorcerer. There we go. And the final shot of this trailer we do see the Sorcerer himself, the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, just coming into his destiny as, you know, the defense against the magical entities that are threatening Earth and beyond. So yes, that was the first teaser trailer for Doctor Strange. It's coming out in November. Maybe we'll see an after credits scene during Civil War with some prelude to this movie, but I'm really excited for it. So what did you guys think of Doctor Strange teaser trailer number 1? Do you think it's going to be a great movie? How do you feel about Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange? Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below. And make sure you hit that thumbs up symbol if you like the video. And please, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel where I have other trailer breakdowns such as my Game of Thrones Season 6 trailer breakdown. You can follow me on Twitter at StarRaptor and like my Facebook page at StarRaptor. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye.